Klarna charges every month? Who was gonna tell me this?
When you use Apple Pay, that's real money. That's true American dollars.
Somebody asked me why am I $500,000 in debt. It's because
Spend money recklessly because it's easier.
We bought a house that we could not afford. And I don't mean like tight budget afford. I mean, we had no idea what it actually cost.
I do have a spending problem. Like, I know I'm out of control.
In this video, we are taking a look at people making some of the most insane financial decisions ever. You will be amazed multiple times during this video, but not in a good way. You will be negatively amazed.
Klarna charges every month? Who was gonna tell me this? I thought it took 70% off the price. I bought a laptop. I bought all new furniture. I don't know how I'm gonna pay next month. I think I'm gonna have to declare bankruptcy.
Guys, I'm happy to share that I spent every single dollar I made this year. $0 in savings, credit cards maxed out. I'm nothing if not a perfectionist. So go me.
So we bought a house that we could not afford. And I don't mean like tight budget afford. I mean, we had no idea what it actually cost every month. $700,000 in Los Angeles County. We were 27. We saved a down payment. We signed everything. We thought that was the hard part. It was not the hard part. I'm Matty. I'm a teacher and my husband is literally an accountant and we're still figuring out how to pay off this house. This is that story and I'm telling everything.
Counter offer. How about you don't share any details and you keep your private matters private? How about that? Also, Matty, can I call you Matty? You should probably get rid of that house. You can't afford it, just get rid of it. You made a mistake when you were younger. It happens to everyone. Just get rid of it and start over, making better decisions.
I wrote off a $10,000 Bottega Veneta bag as my computer bag, which is true. I'm only ever going to use it when I'm working and or for business things, and to only have it as my laptop bag. If you're going to use it just for business, it can be a laptop bag. Like, nobody says you have to go to Walmart and get a laptop bag, like those nylon ugly bags, okay?
No, you cannot write off a $10,000 purse as a laptop bag. The IRS has literally seen this exact excuse 1,000 times. That's an instant audit flag. Not a deduction, an audit.
I am so far past caring about saving money. I just don't care. Like, the world could blow up tomorrow, hopefully. And you want me to stress about a construct? Like, at some point in human history, some guy just made up money and credit cards, and you want me to stress about that? It's not even real. And then every time I'm like, maybe I should lock in, maybe I should stop spending money, something huge happens. Like, today I took my car in, need new tires, $2,000. Who cares? It's not even real money. I don't care. Put it on a credit card. And put the $250 perfume that I want on my credit card too. I don't care. The old me would have been like, oh my God, $2,000. What am I gonna do?
Give me a moment, please.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, so there is this strange woman who keeps rambling about how money isn't real and the world is gonna blow up tomorrow. She even used the word hopefully, as if she's looking forward to it. I think she's a danger to herself and to society.
Oh, it's another one of those. I will dispatch an ambulance and patrol right away. Thank you for bringing this to our attention, sir.
No worries. Just please hurry up. We don't want her running away.
Here's how I spent my $200,000 paycheck from last month. First things first, I bought $100,000 worth of Bitcoin. I spent $14,000 on my rent for my condo. I paid my parents' mortgage, and that was $3,000. I have 3 cars, so I paid 3 car notes. My McLaren is $4,500 a month. My Escalade V is $3,000 a month, and my G-Wagon is another $3,000 a month. Obviously, I got to insure the cars. My insurance is $1,800 a month. My credit card bill this month was $8,400. I didn't really buy too much. And then I took one of my friends to take courtside. That was $4,500 for 2 tickets. And then I took another group of my friends to go to dinner at one of my favorite restaurants. Paid for everybody, and that was $2,800. And last but not least, I saved $50,000 for taxes.
In this life, you can either pretend to be rich or actually be rich. You can't do both because pretending to be rich takes so much time and money out of you that by the end of it, you don't have anything left to save or invest or anything that would potentially grow your wealth over time. Now, we all know what this gentleman over here chose for himself, and we wish him the best of luck.
Spend money recklessly because it's easier to make more money than to pinch pennies. If you only have $20,000, blow it on your dream car, blow it on your dream vacation. If you just blow money like crazy, like it doesn't matter, then you have a taste. Then you have a taste of what it's like to spend money. You're gonna feel incredible. You get a taste and then you lose it. Once you taste how good it can be to have unlimited freedom, all the things you've dreamt of, you're gonna work 10 times harder to get those things.
This is Togi, a streamer. I personally like Togi. I find him to be a funny and charismatic young man. Don't listen to Togi though. Togi doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I've decided to move up and pack my entire life to New York. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm taking a train there. My train ticket's about $200 or so. So I have to get some stuff that I can use on the go. It's about a 20-hour train ride. I know, but I have no plan, no house set up, no job set up. I do know one thing, I'm on a budget of like $400. And I know you're like, Allie, how the f are you gonna live in New York with $400? Don't question the queen, alright? Just know, I got it taken care of. So if this is on your For You page and you wanna watch me move my entire life to New York from West Virginia, then follow, send up the money, send me up a GoFundMe or something.
I actually don't think just go is always terrible advice, but not for New York. One of the most expensive cities on the planet with zero savings and zero leads. You need a first and last month's security deposit and a brokerage fee before you even get an apartment key. That alone can be $8,000 to $10,000 in this market. This isn't about killing the dream, it's about having 6 weeks of runway, so the dream doesn't end up with you sleeping on someone else's floor. A dream without a plan will always remain just a dream.
Go do some dumb, bro. Go buy a nice car, buy a watch, do some dumb, because I used to have like $20,000 a month in car bills. It's like chump change. Now it's at like $60,000, $70,000 if you include insurance. But I kind of want to get it to $100,000. You know what I mean? Let me know if I should buy another car. I don't know. Maybe we should just be more financially illiterate. You guys have to progressive overload life, right? I buy dumb because what does it do? It forces you to make more money. I wouldn't be grinding as hard as I am right now if I didn't buy that car. It's just facts.
Somebody asked me why am I $500,000 in debt. It's because I went to college. So that's when my debt journey started, just like a lot of us. Why would you give me that much money? I took out $40,000 worth of student loans, and I think I pay $169 towards it every month. A drop in the bucket. When I was in college, I also started getting credit cards. So that's when my credit card journey started. I probably have about $27,000 worth of credit card debt right now. And I was going hard paying it off at one point. I really was. I was trying my best. I was budgeting. I was putting, $1,000 towards it every month. Once you get into credit card debt, it's literally so hard to get out because of the interest rates. I took out a personal loan to consolidate 2 of my credit cards. So at this point, I think I have maybe like $6,500 left on that. So that kind of worked, but the system is really set up for you never to get out. And at this point, it's hard for me to care about credit card debt when AI is taking over and we about to go to war. I also have 2 mortgages. One of my houses I am trying to sell so that I can make a profit and pay off some of my debt, but I have put thousands of dollars towards that right now. I don't have any offers. It's been on the market for like 3 weeks.
I've already said this in a previous video, but I believe there is value in repeating it. The minimum payments on student loan debt are priced so low that they barely cover the interest. They don't even touch the principals. Now, what does that mean? It means that although you keep paying every month, the amount of money that you owe does not change. So the financial institution that loaned you the money basically now owns you for life. Think of it as a master-slave situation. You always have to pay more than the minimum payment. It's the only way to get out of this financial hell. It's either that or fake your death and move to Kabul, whichever one is easier.
If you use Apple Pay, honestly, just be so careful. This is a little embarrassing to admit, but if this could help one person, then I'm really willing to share what my experience was. I'm just gonna lay it out like this. When you use Apple Pay, that's real money. That's true American dollars from your credit card. If you have your credit card connected, that's where the money is being sourced from. It's not like a special form of Apple Pay, Apple dollars. Why they don't just say this is real money while you're paying, I don't know.
I can't believe I had to say that, but apparently I do. Apple Pay is not a currency, it's a wallet. It's still your money, just tap to pay. Now, if she thinks it's actually Apple money, I'm afraid to say she needs the kind of professional help that a financial advisor cannot provide.
Listen to what I'm saying. I understand you're trying to make a transaction online, but this is not fraud related if it's not going through. You're trying to make a transaction of $1,453, but the account balance is only $435.27. So you are not able to make this transaction The previous representatives let you know that the balance is not sufficient to purchase this. So you ask to be transferred to the fraud department because you feel that it's fraud, that the transaction is not going through, but that is not the case. There's not enough funds to cover the transaction that you are attempting. That's not fraud, it's just not enough funds to cover what you are deciding to do.
Unlike what most people think, ignorance is a very mild condition that can be cured with the simple introduction of knowledge. The more knowledge you introduce, the less ignorant you become. But stupidity is a severe condition. It's chronic and it's for life. I can't help this woman. You can't help this woman. Nobody can help this woman. Except maybe God.
I had a net worth north of the 7-figure mark probably a month ago. Made some poor decisions, led to a significant downturn in my net worth.
So you had like $1 million?
Yeah, I'd probably around 1.9 million.
1.9 million. Okay. And what'd you do that screwed it up?
Gambling, lifestyle inflation, partying, doing the whole 9 yards.
So what did you buy?
Going out, traveling, clubbing, bottles, cars, Airbnbs. It was poor decisions, and then a lot of gambling.
So what kind of drugs were you doing? Yeah, you definitely have a drug problem, and you definitely have a gambling problem, and you definitely have a lot of problems. So what are we doing to fix the problems?
I did start going to gambling, or going to therapy for gambling specifically, and then downsized a lot of my life, cut back on majority of my expenses.
Okay, so what did you or do you do for a living?
I did a lot of marketing and crypto. I'm also in college, so this was all just a side time thing that was working out really well, I guess.
How old are you, honey?
I'm 20.
This one stings a little bit because the math is so simple. 1.9 million in something boring like an index fund throws off between $70,000 and $100,000 a year without even touching the principal. That's $70,000 to $100,000 a year, every year, forever. Now, depending on how you view things, this might not look like true wealth to you, but it is still a solid safety net that will always be there. Whether you get laid off from your job or get sick or any of the other multitudes of wonderful surprises life tends to throw at us when we least expect it. Instead, it went to a lifestyle that evaporates the second the money does. The lesson here is not don't have fun. It's pay yourself the boring guaranteed way first and then have fun.
This opinion is piping hot and I feel called to talk about it today. And if money makes you uncomfortable, just scroll right past. But I think that we are in a society where we don't even know what it is like to live within our means. Like, we don't even know what our means are. We don't know what our thresholds are because we've never done the work to try to figure that out. I think that whether you are making $50,000 or $250,000, I think that you are likely still living outside of your means because we don't know what it's like. We all believe that we can afford a $50,000 car. We can afford a $10 coffee every single day. I think our grandparents would be rolling over in our graves knowing how much we spend on a day-to-day basis. And I think that's why people my age, I'm 32, swimming in debt. They have no idea what it's like to live within their means. They're swimming.
I have to give her props for being self-aware. The first step of solving any problem is recognizing you have a problem in the first place. She's on the right track. Hopefully her life improves for the better. Moving on.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I've never been a gatekeeper. So if y'all don't have Chase Bank, y'all go open an account. Because they just sent me a card, it's like a Freedom Unlimited card or something. Bro, tell me how whatever you pay for, they put that amount of bread in your account. So like, I just bought a TV, it's like $350. I checked my account, there's $350 in my account. I was like, oh, like, this gotta be a mistake or something. So I went to go fill up my tank, like, $45, $50 that pops up in my account. I'm like, bro, it's literally, Chase Bank is the best, bro. So I'm not a gatekeeper, had to let y'all know, but do what you want with that information.
There is no glitch. Card issuers make more money the deeper you go. So of course they'll raise your limit. A bigger limit isn't found money. It's a bigger hole you can dig if you don't already have a plan to pay it off in full every month.
How much was this vacation?
$12,000. I mean, I do have a spending problem. Like, I know I'm out of control with spending.
Yep.
By impulse buy, I can go to Target and spend $600, then take it all home and regret all of it.
Then return it.
But I don't.
Okay.
So then I just am negative $600 for going to Target.
And how much is this loan that you took out that he doesn't know? $6,000. Why are we doing that without his knowledge?
Oh.
He thought you were pulling from an emergency fund. Not that that's even better, but what kind of lifestyle are you guys living?
champagne taste on a beer budget, it seems like.
I would like to take a moment to speak directly to this gentleman over here. If by some stroke of luck you happen to be watching this video, listen very carefully. She is using you! This, my friend, is a parasitic demon woman who has infiltrated your life through your penis and is sucking you dry, sucking your money, your energy, your time, your mental health, and when there is nothing to suck anymore, you best believe she will leave you. My advice is you leave her now. Leave her and be happy. Find yourself a nice human woman to be with. Anyways, this video is done. It's a wrap, but if you want to watch more, check this out.